just recently got accepted into the Bridgetown Comedy Festival as a volunteer. Give it up for Nick Decktor.
Hey guys, you may remember me from such things as taking your money and obnoxious loud honking laughter. That was me. My name is Nick Decktor. The easy way to remember it is you switch the first letter of each of my names. You get Dick Nectar. I didn't think of that. A bully in high school pointed that out to me. It could have been worse. He could have been beating me up and said he went home with a pen and paper and really worked on it. So. There's actually some kids here who went to high school with me. It wasn't them, in case you were... You probably could have stopped them, though. I'm the only one of my friends who doesn't smoke pot, which is weird because they all have real jobs and I do this. But every once in a while there will be a drug test and then they come to me, the designated driver of peeing. I actually helped a couple of friends get jobs this year with my pee. And afterwards they each took me out to thank me and bought me a steak. And now every time I take a pee I'm like, I am just wasting steak. I saw this thing online recently. This Republican county chairwoman in Montana got in trouble for posting a picture online labeled "Obama Trap," and it was a picture of like a Wile E. Coyote style trap with a cardboard box held up with a stick on a string, and underneath the box was a watermelon. And that's really offensive to me as someone who designs traps, because that's not going to work at all, guys. Come on, he's huge. He's like the size of a person. No, watermelon, that's more appropriate if you want to, like, trap Gallagher. For Obama, you want to put, like, a compromise underneath the cardboard box. Yeah, take that, you centrist. Okay, thank you. Jokes. Jokes. Okay. Well, okay, let's try this. I hate April Fools. I hate it. And I hate it for the reason that I hate most holidays, which is, if it makes sense to do that, if we're okay with just, like, tricking our friends into thinking that we're pregnant or engaged or whatever, why not do it all year long? Why not do it, like, why are you doing it the one day that they're expecting it, if it's acceptable? It's not acceptable, but if it is, like on Christmas, if it's worthwhile to buy your loved ones presents, just buy them some other time. Just buy them. If it's worthwhile to have irresponsible, unprotected sex, why only do it on New Year's Eve? I guess you could, like, go out and buy a Plan B pill the next day because you don't have work. I take it back. Okay, that makes sense. I'm working this out on stage, guys. I'm sorry. But I really have some strong feelings about April Fools. I have a mullet. It feels good to say that out loud. I didn't mean to have a mullet. I don't know how this is how mullets just happen. Like, I just shaved the sides and then let it grow for 4 months. And now all of a sudden there's a party in the back. And me and the business in the front aren't happy about it. I hate barbers. They're like hair dentists. You have to just sit there and force conversation, and you might end up bleeding, and I think I've been picking bad barbers. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's okay. All the way over here. Okay, jokes I wrote. Do you guys ever wonder what Amish science fiction authors write about? Do you think it's stuff we already have, like cars? Or do you think it's things they already have, like butter churns that churn themselves? Ooh. What if the butter churns rise up against us? A blockbuster summer movie called I, Butter Churn, starring Amish Will Smith. I don't mean to brag, but I'd like to tell you guys I was in Eastern Oregon last year. Yeah, the dream is attainable. I met this girl in a bar. One thing led to another, and we went back to her place and hooked up. And afterwards, she rolled over, stared me deep in my eyes, and whispered, "If my father only knew that I just slept with a Jewish Democrat." Guys, how white bread do you need to be before I look like a rebellious sexual choice? Thank you for agreeing that I'm sexually boring. I think it's hard to introduce bondage into a relationship without sounding like a serial killer. Like, don't you think this would be more fun for both of us if you were more helpless? I really feel like your ability to move is what's been holding me back. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Decktor. He would be a rebellious sexual choice for my father, too. My father's Palestinian. Okay.